Acid rain is caused by many different things, such as burning fossil fuels and the use of aerosols. The causes are numerous, but that doesn't mean there isn't hope. We offer a few solutions to this problem in this blog post, so you don't have to worry about how your actions might contribute to acid rain anymore. Acid rain caused by pollution. Pollution is one of the main causes of acid rain. It's an often overlooked villain, and can be found all over North America as well as other parts of the world. Pollution has long been known to have negative effects on our environment, from incidents such as oil spills that devastate wildlife habitats to smog causing health problems for residents near industrial plants or car exhausts polluting city air quality, and even pollution caused by volcanoes. One type of pollutant that many people don't know about is acids, nitric oxide gases. They're released into the atmosphere when we burn fossil fuels like coal, which release nitrous oxides plus sulfur dioxide gas particles high up into Earth's stratosphere, where they react and produce acid rains. The process of acidification has devastating impacts on both human populations as well as ecosystems. Acid rain comes from atmospheric pollutants reacting with water droplets to create a solution that lowers pH levels. Acid rain caused by industries. It is very important for us to know the causes of acid rain. Like acid rain caused by industries is a problem that has been going on for decades. The effects of acid rain are devastating to both humans and the environment, so more must be done in order to combat this issue. A large contributor of acid rain worldwide comes from industrial coal-burning power plants, which release nitrogen oxides into the air where they react with water vapor or other substances such as sulfur dioxide released during oil refining processes, resulting in nitric acids being produced after falling through clouds and coming back down again, forming highly corrosive droplets carrying pollutants like lead or mercury onto surfaces below them. To help fight against these harmful chemicals, it's recommended that people avoid driving when possible while also staying indoors at all times due to dangerous levels of fumes. Industrial pollution has been steadily increasing over the years, causing a lot of harm to our environment, such as air and water contamination, land erosion, hazardous waste management, among others. One significant consequence from industry-caused emissions are acidic rains, which have devastating effects in all different forms. It pollutes rivers with aluminum sulfate, creates acid fog throughout forests leading to insect infestations, while also disturbing growth patterns in vegetation due to its corrosive properties, affecting everything from lichen populations to mammals living there because they destroy their food supply source. Causes of acid rain. Acid rain caused by the burning. Causes of acid rains is an ongoing debate. Not one thing is sure. Burning is a key factor in all this. Acid rain is the result of burning fossil fuels, which release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. After years and decades of being exposed to this gas in high concentrations, it turns into acid that falls back down on Earth as acidic water droplets called acid rain. Acid rain, one of most pressing problems in climate science today, which has been shown to produce such drastic effects as deforestation or even extinction. Acid rain can be attributed mainly on man-made actions like driving your car or other forms of pollution from factories and industry, but also things like forest fires will contribute greatly too. For example, if there's more ash coming down, then you're going to get greater levels of acidic rainfall. The world is changing for the worse. Acid rain, caused by burning coal and oil products to fuel our society's needs, has damaged trees in many areas of North America. Acid rain is caused by carbon dioxide. One of the primary causes of acid rain is carbon dioxide, a toxic gas that has been responsible for global warming and climate change. Carbon dioxide can be found in our atmosphere naturally, but when emitted from factories or vehicles, it becomes a highly potent greenhouse gas which inhibits cloud formation, leading to warmer temperatures on Earth's surface and increased precipitation rates as water vapor condenses into liquid droplets, more readily forming clouds that do not reach higher levels in the sky due to lack of sunlight. Carbon dioxide emissions have a domino effect where they are released when we burn fossil fuels, but can also make their way back up through our soils and oceans because these gases act like sponges, soaking up CO2 underground or absorbing them out of seawater, creating more atmospheric pollution, which creates an unfavorable environment. These two effects create a serious environmental problem called climate change. Acid rain caused by volcanoes. Volcanoes are the ultimate producers. They create destructive, natural disasters in their wake, but they're also responsible for creating some of our most beautiful and awe-inspiring landforms, such as Hawaii's Mauna Kea or Italy's Vesuvius volcano with its iconic plume that soars into the sky like a beacon, warning people to stay away from these deadly forces of nature. And while we might think volcanoes just spew lava all over everything on Earth, Not every kind of volcanic eruption creates this effect thanks to something called acid rain. Acid rain is created when sulfur dioxide combines with water vapor in the air, which can come about through any number of different events, ash clouds being erupted by nearby volcanoes. What may sound like a science fiction concept is actually very real. Acid rain can be caused by volcanoes, and we have known for years that this phenomena exists, but new research has been discovered which clarifies the extent of acidifying gases released into Earth's atmosphere when these eruptions occur. In geological terms, an eruption occurs when molten rock, magma, from deep inside Earth reaches the surface through cracks in bedrock called fissures or pipes. The gas-rich magma then cools to form solid volcanic rocks such as basalt while releasing hazardous sulfurous gases during cooling, one type being sulfur dioxide, whose chemical properties enable it to escape high up into our stratosphere, where it reacts with water vapor present there and causes acid rain. Causes of acid rain. Acid rain is caused by nuclear radiation. Nuclear radiation has been known to have a negative effect on the environment and human health. One example is how it can cause acid rain by releasing sulfur dioxide into the air, which in turn causes sulfate aerosols that are harmful for humans when they get inhaled or touch their skin. Nuclear fallout from nuclear weapons stockpiles was found to be detrimental to both animals living near them as well plants nearby, due not only increased levels of radioactivity but also contamination of soil with heavy metals like cesium-137 and strontium-90. Radioactive elements such as uranium-238 enter water supplies through precipitation, leading up to an increase in leukemia deaths among people drinking contaminated tap water. Nuclear radiation has led to acid rain, and it's no joke. If you've been feeling a little under the weather lately or have an unexplained sore throat, don't be fooled by this so-called cold. There may be something much more serious going on that your body needs medical attention for right away. Acid rain caused by deforestation. Causes of acid rain is linked with deforestation. Acid rain has become a new threat to many regions due in part to deforestation. Once these trees are cleared, the top layer of soil is exposed and quickly develops sulfuric acid, which falls from the sky during rainfall and causes major environmental damage such as pollution of bodies of water with acidic sediment or higher concentrations of chemicals leaching into groundwater. Deforestation can be harmful not only for plants but also for all other living organisms including humans, because it leaves less natural habitats for animals who cannot survive without their homes provided by nature's forest cover. Over centuries, trees help to form a natural filter, absorbing the acid in rain. When forests are lost and replaced by factories or farms, this filtration process is disrupted and communities suffer from increased levels of asthma due to high pollution and acid rains. Causes of acid rain. Acid rain caused by fossil fuels. Some people might not know about the connection between fossil fuels and acid rain, but a study done by NASA in 2005 points to CO2 emissions as one of the major causes of acid rain. The skyrocketing levels of carbon dioxide have led many environmental scientists to believe that it is only a matter of time before this starts having an adverse effect on our planet's biodiversity, with coral reefs being among its first casualties. Carbon dioxide then reacts with the water droplets in sky and produces acid rains. It can also lead up erosion rates since acidic water cannot dissolve rocks like limestone or marble, which would cause these substances and plants anchored into them to wash away over time from streams flowing downstream when they finally erode down below ground level. Acid rain caused by human activity. Major causes of acid rain are the results of human activity. In recent years, acid rain has become a major problem in many parts of the world. This is because it often results from human activities such as damaging burning coal to produce energy or driving cars with inefficient combustion engines that release large amounts of carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere, and as a result it becomes one of the causes of acid rain. Acid rain can have devastating effects on both humans and natural resources alike when they are exposed for too long periods of time. One example would be its ability to corrode metals like iron, which makes them brittle while also reducing their strength-to-weight ratio so much that buildings made out of metal can come crashing down even during minor earthquakes. Acid rain is the natural result of human-induced climate change. Human activities such as burning fossil fuels, releasing methane and other greenhouse gases into our atmosphere, contribute to global warming, which in turn causes changes in precipitation patterns around the world by shifting large masses of air from one place to another. These shifts can cause some areas that are usually dry, like the deserts for example, receive more rainfall, while normally wetter regions become drier because they're receiving less water due to these atmospheric upheavals. causing what we call acid rain. Acid rain caused by soil